finishing his milkshake.
Nutella.
I had Nutella with banana and I'm so stuffed. And now we're heading, okay, so that's where the festival is, but now we're heading, like all of this is also kind of beach and festival and events going on, but we're heading towards the Majestic Hotel and actually the beach in front of it, because we were told by the lady working at the Lafayette galleries that L'Oreal or Revlon, I think it's L'Oreal or Revlon, have a stand there with a CANNES lipstick and CANNES mascara. And they can also engrave it for you. Engrave it? Is that the right word?
Yeah.
Whenever I say engrave, I think about grave, but I guess, yeah. Yeah, you're engraving, you're digging something into something. What a horrible word. Anyway, so we're gonna go there. I'm gonna try to find out, because this lipstick is sold out everywhere. Leave it to Super D to want something, some limited edition, something. And mind you, I would also like the mascara, but the problem with the mascara is that the packaging doesn't have this kind of marbly red effect that the lipstick plastic packaging has. So we're trying to hunt that down, but it's probably sold out because it ain't the beginning of the festival anymore. So they might have sold out of it, but oh my gosh, I'm digesting that that milkshake. On another note, you know, when you're in the actual film market where we are, which is underground, it's underneath the festival building.
They call it the bunker.
What?
They call it the bunker.
Isn't that something? Holistic, my darling, holistic. Everything is connected in a way. They call it the bunker, and that's where I lived, or I'm still living these days. And then, like, on top of you is the actual festival. The red carpet, the actors, the directors, the producers, whatever, coming by to show their films. And so it's kind of awkward because, you know, you're just like in your little tiny world, running around like crazy through all these booths and all these people and all these sales agents, basically. Most of them are, actually almost all of them are. Rarely you find a distributor, it's mostly sales agents. So you miss all these arrivals of the stars on the red carpet, but you kind of realize it's a totally different world. Like, it's all a marketing ploy, you know what I mean? Either the production houses pay a lot to get their films here or their actors here and flown in and treated like royalty, or you could have a big brand, a watch brand, an alcohol brand, a cosmetic brand inviting some stars that don't even have a movie playing here, but they just invite them for some special red carpet event. Like, for example, Bella Hadid. God, why is that woman always... Her and her sister, I can't. It was either one of the two. She was here for the Alexander Wang for Magnum ice cream special event. So it has nothing to do with cinema, but it has to do with, you know, the glitz and the glamour. So they decide to do that at Cannes. So then you get like the Jenners coming in and all this kind of basically all this that has nothing to do with cinema, but just with like creating artificial hype, and then everybody jumps onto them, and that's been going on all these days. So basically the producers and then the agents, the distributors, whatever, they're in the bunker doing their business, which is selling, and nobody really cares about all these like red carpet events. So we did go to, you know, one or two, whatever, it depends. I mean, tonight Spike Lee's movie is premiering, but that's kind of when the movie has already arrived. It already has its distribution, it already has the agents, it already has, you know, imminent theatrical release. This is like, it's like the Hunger Games, basically. When you start off in the bunker and you're a nobody, or you're somebody, but you're kind of hunting down new projects and new ideas, and then from there you slowly build up your reputation and the project, and if you sell it and it goes to movies, to cinemas, yada yada yada, then maybe in a couple of years when you have a movie that's big enough to go to Cannes, then you have arrived, and then finally you get to walk up the stairs, up the red carpet, into the cinema, and it literally feels that artificial in a way, very Hunger Gamey, you know, like now you're part of the elite. But before that you get to pay to try to sell your projects, but in the underground, in the bunker, you know, like a little working ant. And it's also so funny how the introduction to the Cannes Film Festival this year is also so symbolic of this differentiation between, you know, the underground working to try to make it in the same place as above the ground being this holy kind of Olympus. Because literally the little film that plays, or the little intro that plays before every film playing at the Cannes Film Festival is like a staircase with a red carpet that kind of goes upwards, and the camera kind of, it's like first underground and then it goes underwater and then up in the sky and then goes up towards the Golden Palm. And that's kind of so symbolic of this kind of trying to climb up these stairs to make it to the top. Very few do. Now I am aware of the fact that we have a tiny documentary here with a wonderful, huge person as is Vivienne Westwood, but it's a documentary nevertheless. You know, it's not, we're not talking fiction, we're not talking feature film length, yes, our movie's 71 minutes long, but it's not a scripted movie, so it's a totally different story, a totally different genre, and there's a different part of the market in the bunker dedicated particularly to documentary films. So I'll try to show you that as well in some videos soon. And here we have Star Wars Solo, a Star Wars story. So you see that gate out there? It's blocking the people from coming up there to sit down into what to me appears to be some sort of Millennium Falcon scenario, no clue. But nobody's sitting there, so it's a weird way for Disney to promote the movie. It's the middle of the day, guys. It's full of people, and this is empty. I find it a very bad way to promote the imminent worldwide release of this movie. But as I was told in the beginning, I did think this was like part of the competition. Wrong me. It's not part of the competition. It's, I guess Disney just paid a lot of money to have it shown during the Cannes Film Festival, but it's not part of the official competition, so it cannot win any prizes. Oh look, what is Game of Thrones doing in Star Wars? Haha, little nerd joke there. And I think type of nerd joke only I would laugh to. I got my little good luck charm, the Vivienne Westwood orb that sees the future and can change the past. It's her logo, by the way. For those of you who don't know, Vivienne Westwood, amazing. I'm wearing her stuff today. The Climate Revolution shirt, sash, with a long sash that I tied up. It's actually cut in the back. Can you hold the camera for a second, please, to see the back? The open part. And the lady passing by. But anyway, so this is the cut at the top. You could also flip it and wear it like a cardigan, but we're not going to do it right now. Thank you. So, let's do, what say we try to find this L'Oreal stand, which I really think at this point doesn't even exist anymore. Maybe the lady at the Lafayette gallery was like, oh yeah, just, you know, she just wanted to get rid of us. And she was just like, go find the stand and get the lipstick elsewhere. I'm sold out, because she was sold out. And she said it was right in front of the Majestic. Now, as we were walking and I was blabbering, Patrick said, oh, we already passed by the Majestic. I was like, really? I didn't notice. So, we're walking back towards the Majestic, and hopefully, how's the hair doing? Hopefully we'll get it. And then I'm gonna try to film in the little L'Oreal stand and see if they have a little lipstick left or something. You know. The mascara, I'll show it to you. It just looks like really cheap plastic. The lipstick at least had a little bit of a grainy material to it. I mean, they're both cheap, you know. It's all just marketing, and we suckers fall for it. Because oh boy, do we love that marketing. All right, see you in a bit. Yeah, I mean, Swarovski, as a lot of rednecks call it Swarovski. It's Swarovski, believe it or not. And this something that looks like Balmain, but it's really tacky. I just can't. Atelier Swarovski. Blue crystals. Okay, great. Ermanno Cervino. For those of you who don't remember, we did a how to pronounce this designer's name on my YouTube channel. Go check it out. Ermanno Cervino. I mean, these are cool. I have to say, of all the red carpet kind of propositions all of these designers from Dolce & Gabbana to Dior are proposing in their windows, Ermanno Cervino is the best. Because, you know, yes, it's classy. I mean, it's a lot of... You see what I mean? Like that dude. They don't give a... fuck about you filming. They don't care. That's the French. It's all about them and nobody else. That's how it is. When you're driving a car, they basically run you over. Okay, Hermès is always effortlessly chic, but in this window, we obviously have nothing that could be worn on the red carpet. So Hermès is just snobbing Cannes, which is also kind of very cool. I like that they just keep doing their thing, their shtick, and they just don't care, you know what I mean? I think that's real luxury. You see here, they're just like selling us ties, shoes. So Hermano Cervino to me has this kind of classy, elegant red carpet looks. They're very cinema, you know, cinematographic or very cinematic. Oh, look at that! It's very rare to see an actual Kelly in the window of an Hermès boutique. They're never in the window. They never display their Kellys and Birkins. This one is actually displayed in the window. And it's behind a car, so this is kind of very cool. The little wind machine blowing, no people present. This is effortless chic to me. They're just like hinting at, look, this is what we stand for. We don't need to do red carpet. It's a movie set. Yeah, we're more than that, you know? It is a movie set. Well, let me move out, yeah. Moving in. There you have it, the little microphone over there, the wind machine, the car. Really cute. And we have a price list. Okay, so the little twill scarf is $360. You know what they say about the Kelly? So they say that the Kelly 25 Kelly Swift leather, it's only presentation article. It cannot be sold. It's not for sale. How ridiculous, Hermès. You produce them, you should sell them. Gloves for men, €405. The hat, $330. And the little dress that's hanging on the side of the set in twill, silk, and lambskin leather is €6,700. And that would be this little dress here. There you have it. That's Hermès telling us not only that they don't care, but that they're like, that's the bag you'll never have. Because you can't. Because we are not selling it. Alright, so guess what? So basically we were doing some research and I wanted to see where Frédéric Malle is sold in Cannes, and I was gonna, we found the place and we enter and I was like, oh, interesting, cute little tiny place, a lot of niche fragrances, and I thought, wow, I could promote. I mean, I didn't want anything in return. I was just like, I could film here for a couple of minutes, show you guys all the fragrances they have, and then just like tell you where it's at, you know. And I asked really politely, I was like, hey, I do YouTube videos on perfumes, you know, what do you think? I mean, I could show you on YouTube if you want. And they're like, no, they're scared. I mean, the owner wasn't there, but I mean, I was like, okay, well then bye. No promotion for you guys. So if you do come to Cannes, and this is something typical French, it's the attitude. It's like, I mean, whatever, everybody's entitled to it's their shop, they can decide to do whatever they want, but it's a no. Everything is a no, and everything is like, I'm annoyed by your presence. Little did they know, I had the cash ready to buy Cardinal Flower today. They just lost a sale and a free promotional video. Yay! But we're moving into the city, and it kind of rains, and then we're like falling in and out of rain. We're falling in and out of sun. It's super hot one second, then it gets really cold the next second. It's a strange atmosphere. At times I have the feeling it's September, and then at times I have the feeling we're in like June or July. I don't know. It's super strange. But one thing I did notice, I'm going to show you now. For some awkward reason, United Colors of Benetton in France, or at least in Cannes, maybe it's because of the French Riviera, I don't know. It's like highly, it has like a prominence here. It doesn't in any other city I've been to. Like United Colors of Benetton, you know, was huge in the 80s and 90s, but they even have like the old school logo which I love. But you know, Benetton is like out everywhere, except here. It's all over the place in Nice and in Cannes. Look at those shoes. Oh, here's a price tag. €100 for the jacket. For this little flowery lace-y kind of jacket. I don't know. I don't know what it is. Maybe because it kind of... The Benetton of today has that Mediterranean look. I don't know what it is. I mean, even that bag, that's so fabulous. Beach monkey dress, kind of cute. I mean, I see it for the French Riviera, to be honest with you. I kind of really do see Benetton for that. So there you go. There you go. There you go. So I don't even remember anymore if I mentioned it already or not. But so as we were arriving today to the festival to go into our bunker, like Spike Lee arrives. He looked so funny. He got really old. That's something I noticed. But there was a bunch of, it was like people around him, like in huge masses. So, but I was already after the checkpoint, so I was already in the festival. So there was like, it was totally empty where I was. But then, you know, all of the masses of people were on the other side of the gates before he entered the actual festival. Anyway, but funny. Saw Spike Lee. Yay. Tiny fella. Thought he would be a bit bigger. I ain't. Yes. Still looking for L'Oréal. The stand on the beach. That'll be something. And tonight is also the premiere. I know, but not in competition, I've been told, of Lars von Trier's movie. Now, for those of you who don't know, Lars von Trier has kind of a naughty reputation. He's like a human being that hates himself and hence the entire world. It's kind of painful to watch his movies. I mean, you can. If you're a sadist, for sure. Masochist, also. If you're giving up on the world, too. If you have high hopes for the future, there are glimpses of hope in his movies as well, I guess. But mostly it's terror and a sick type of pleasure for torture. And the few stills I've seen, or screenshots I've seen from the movie, stills actually, that have been officially released by Cannes are just gruesome. So I don't know if we're gonna try to get into that one tonight. I mean, we might, you never know. But oh yeah. But if we do, then it's like, this is how it works with like last minute. So you gotta get dressed and ready because there's, you know, it's a black tie affair. Otherwise they don't let you in. Although there have been evenings where they let people in because it was too empty, so they would just let you in if you have your badge or accreditation badge. And you stand like 1 hour before they start letting the red carpet in. You stand in a line that's called like last minute line, or line without tickets, or a last minute line, you know. And then if they have enough slots open towards the end, they let you in. But usually, especially for like later night premieres, there's always, I mean there has been this year, space. So not only did I go to see a movie the other night, but they also sat us like literally right behind the director and the actor. So that was kind of a, it's funny, you know, you just gotta wait 1 hour in line, but whatever. It's like waiting to check into a flight. And then you get in and you see it, and you kind of get to live that red carpet experience, and the glitz and the glamour and the lights and the cameras filming and the music playing, you know. Selfies are not allowed on the red carpet, even though a lot of people are doing it. I think the people that get away with making selfies on the red carpet are the ones that actually are invited, that have a movie playing there. I don't know, but it also depends, again, what time of day or night the premiere is happening, how many people are there, and how strict they are to check all this. The red carpet is very dirty. There's actually, it's a double carpet. There's kind of a I don't want to say burgundy, almost like a purpley hue to the red carpet, which is the same color of the red carpet covering the entire bunker. And then on top of it, on the stairs, you have the middle portion of the stairs with a slightly redder tint carpet that is also slightly newer, but still extremely dirty and messy. And so when you're actually on it, it's trashy. It's quite trashy, I have to say, but it's photogenic. So by that I mean when it's photographed from afar and filmed, they've perfectioned. The French that do this thing have perfectioned kind of the whole shtick, the whole spiel, you know what I mean? Like you feel special when you're there, even though it's super trashy, super improvised. Like you see that it's built just as a film set and it's gone in a day, and it's gone in half an hour if you wanted to. You know, the build down of it. But then they like pump you up with the music. They start playing the music right, you know, when the red carpet begins, as the stars start arriving. Usually they play the music from the film that will be played that night, if the film has music. Then there's a person announcing the arrival of, there's like a DJ announcing the arrival of all the stars. So after like over an hour of search, again, sorry France, but your organization sucks big time. So the Revlon boutique is like on the beach, but like on the top of a freaking building, like a tower that they built. There's a huge poster in front of it that says, "Welcome to the Revlon Beach Cannes Boutique Experience," whatever, I don't know what it says. And then it's like open to the public. But then there's a security team standing at the entrance of this contraption that they've built on the beach, right? So you want to go to the boutique that you see on top of this fortress, and then they stop you and say, well, you need like a Revlon, L'Oreal badge. And I'm like, really? To go to the boutique to give them my money? And they're like, oh, you just want to go to the boutique? No, okay, we can let you go to the boutique. I was like, we just want the freaking lipstick, the Cannes lipstick, and the mascara. Or I just wanted the lipstick actually. And we were told in Galeries Lafayette that they could engrave both lipstick and mascara. So Patrick here wanted to get his mom a present, get it engraved, the mascara, which we could have purchased in Galeries Lafayette, but they don't do the engraving there. The lipsticks were sold out at Lafayette, so I wanted a lipstick. So we arrive, they let us through, we go up the stairs into the L'Oreal boutique, and then at the door of the L'Oreal boutique, another security. It's like, do you have your badges? Or like, what is wrong with you, friends? And they were like, we're here to purchase something. And then again, security was like, oh, okay, yeah, to buy something. Yeah, sure, okay, come in. And of course the lipstick was sold out. The engraving machine was broken. And anyway, they wanted to make it very clear that they're pointing out to us, and they pointed it out to us several times, that they would, even if the machine were not broken, they would not engrave the mascara. At that point, I'm already done. Literally. I also gotta go to the loo. Today was just a horrid day. Weather, I mean, you know what I mean. And the saleswoman, to top it all off, goes, but you know, the color of the lipstick that you want, we have it, just, you know, with normal L'Oreal packaging. And we could engrave that one and write Cannes on it. Girl, are you for real? I was like, no, I want the Cannes lipstick. She's like, yeah, but we could, now she's giving me attitude. Yeah, we could write Cannes on this one. I was like, it's either the red packaged, red plastic Cannes lipstick or nothing. Do you understand me? At that point she gave up, but I was like, God, the nerve, you know what I mean? Everything's a mess. And then like all, you know, the police with gunfire shooting and everything, literally the military is here to protect it. And then on top of that, they put these horses everywhere. I don't know, wait, can you see the horses? Like, let me, like, zoom there. Cops on horses that are shitting all over the place. On top of police that's already everywhere. And this really tight Crozet that right now, because it's raining, is not that full, but usually super full. I don't know what these people are thinking. You want to organize a festival where your country earns billions off of people coming to visit it? But then you give attitude on top, like make it function flawlessly so nobody has nothing to say and everything just goes smoothly every year. Instead, everything is so complicated. Very rare to meet a friendly person. There have been some friendly people. When they're friendly, I have to say they're extremely friendly, super nice. There's no in between. There's nobody who's just professional but distanced, you know, nobody. It's either super friendly or assholes. That's the bottom line. And now trying to make it back to the film festival palace. Even though it's past 6 p.m., I don't even know. It's probably closed at this point. I give up. I'm so tired. I need to just like stretch my legs, sleep, do something. I need a drink actually. I mean, you know what I mean? It's beyond.
I mean, the horses ain't gonna save nobody.
The horses are not gonna save nobody. No, but I have nothing. I love horses. It's not the point. This is like, seriously, police on horses in the middle of all of this mess? I can't. I can't fathom. Like, for real. And look, the horses are entering the Cannes Film Festival. They're gonna watch Spike Lee's premiere. Great. Horses got the tickets, guys. French horses got the tickets. So, okay, so basically now we're in. Even though it's late, but still we're in. So this is the film market.